Hello, hello, hello. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. All right, people. Looks like the stream is up. We are going to work on our project, basically the same project. Yep. Hopefully, we make some decent progress today. Let me also confirm the other things working fine. Yes. Now let me turn on my bot. It's crucial for the given stream. I think it's too bright on my face. Let me decrease the light.
Good day to you.
Hello, mic check. 1, 2, 3. Totally forgot to turn on my bot. Okay, the bot will be turning on in a moment. Let's move this away and let's begin writing some code. Where is the? Hey, it's in Spendify. This is the one. Bot is up. Hey, Manish. Yeah, I just turned on my bot, bro. It takes some time to. I was fixing my light before I turn on my bot, so that delay. Now it's fixed, I guess. The comments count is false because you sent the message before I even turn on my stream. Wallpaper. Yep, this is a photo which I took. I think you guys can find this. The same photo basically from my pixels. Where is this? This is the one. If in case I didn't upload it, I can upload it now. Yeah, I didn't. I might have forgot to upload it, but I can send it. No worries. These are all the photos I took. I basically. Oh, where did you get wallpapers from, bro? All my wallpapers are photos which I took. Even on in my phone, the wallpaper which I use is a photo I took. I like photography, not as a professional or like earning money from them, but these are all the photos I took. So the one you see probably might be might have not uploaded it yet. Those should be. I might have copied it. Even if I miss it, I still have it in my photo album. So let me get that in a second. Okay, I see. All right, let me open my Stream Deck. They are wallpaper worthy. Yeah, yeah. Again, these were captured from my Canon M50. So if you have like a 4K monitor, it might not look that sharp, but for a 1080p, 1440p, they absolutely look fine. I really like this one. It gives a very cozy vibe. This is by far one of my favorites. Even this one. These are just normal stuff. Really great photo. But again, the moment you zoom in too much, you can clearly see the noise. But these work fine for like our screens. But the moment you connect it to a 4K or a large screen, then you realize, okay, I should have taken a photo from a full frame or something like that. I have like 1,000 photos of the same frame. but only 5 of them were like upload worthy. So you can see this one. These are basically the same layout. If you turn a little bit left in this way, that's when you can see this one. I think these are the same birds which are standing there. This was taken from my own camera, Canon M50 Mark II. Nothing complex. I don't really do much lighting. What do you call it? Lightroom stuff, like basic. So these photos were taken from my vacation. I I did not upload it from to my pixels, but let me do it. If you are interested, I can just upload it here, and you can pull those. Trying to see my photos. Yeah, I have them. I don't know which photo is it though. Is this the one? Looks like it. Or is this the one? No. Definitely this is the one. Yep, this is the one. Okay. I'll just download it. And I took even some other photos. They also look good. But this one, this frame is wonderful. There are raw photos too if you're interested. I didn't take much photos in my previous vacation because I didn't really carry my camera too often. But the one I have are good. So I got the photos. Let me upload them right now. Should be a should be a drag and drop friendly images. Yeah, as expected, one is a raw image. I don't know if it can upload it. Oh, what's the problem? Oh, I didn't sign in. Okay. Uh, Let me just sign in, bro. What is it called? I forgot. Uh, what is it? What is the name of it? P pixels. Ping, ping, ping. Thanks for the like, guys. I'm already logged in. I don't know why it's asking for. Okay, now. Hey, thanks for like money you're liking from all your accounts, bro. Yeah, the other one, the raw image, I think it's not accepting the raw image. So let me. Yeah, that's you. And some Pepsi. There are raw images. I don't know if it's JPG CR3. JPG CR3. Oh, this is a very good image, man. CR3 to JPEG. Let me convert that. Too dark, but that's fine. Thanks for another like. Probably. Where was the other one? JPEG uploaded. Thank you so much. Okay, successfully uploaded 2 images. Nice. All my images are uploaded, bro. You can download them whenever you want. All right. So the stream looks good. Already reached 5 likes. Thanks for Manish. Thank you, bro. I hope you to dub does something now. Okay, let's get back to our normal work. Come on. Ah, much better. Okay, I have the chat window open. That's nice. We have the images ready. I don't care about these anymore. If I do a refresh, and we should be, yeah, gallery. Okay, guess the photos are in a review, so we can forget about it. Okay, now what are we doing? Let's open Spendify VS Code. Is this a front end or back end? The front end, so npm start, and once while it's running, let me also open the browser and deal with the other one. Okay, we got to work on item section today. Yeah. Oh, resting. I might have got cold. Hey, why is it taking this long to load? And also, let me bring my other phone, the one which I open for Android. I think it's on my bed. Let me pull the blanket. Okay. Z Smart Studio Cast, and this should. Where is the thing? Come on, dude. We open the wireless and done. Okay. Now export go right here. I open this. Now we are already seeing the app for some reason. Okay. Reload. We are building the one. Okay. Now to the half. Can I bring it to the fine? I think this is perfect. More than enough. Now let's see. I think I was working on to do. Did I stream yesterday? I think I did. Theme item screen. Okay, custom toast. Oh, this was needed. And then receipt management. All item needs to have item ID. Yeah, this one is done. Done. This one's done. Update the existing items in the database and properly have. Is that also Manish? Is that you? If someone else liked my stream, thank you so much. State management needs an add edit option for received item as well. Oh, this is the one. Let's work on some core functionality. So if you go into items, we see them here. How does it look in the front end? Okay, the prices are not working for some reason. And obviously I wanted to change the layout anyways. So for let's have like a view instead of a table. Item screen and hey Sauro, hey bro, after a long time seeing you, Sauro, I remember the name. When did you first saw my channel? After a long time. Uh, did you join while I was doing 1v1 lol? Are you that old? Or otherwise you started watching in 2024? How old is about a year? Okay. Show my face. Anyway, welcome to the stream, Saurav. Nothing major has changed. The Relangi Mama bot, if you remember, that still works. We have a lot of commands. Those are also finally got away. Nice, man. Nice. Finally got a job. How does it feel the day when you realize, okay, you are no longer unemployed? How does it feel? Good to see people are getting jobs. Make sure you grow. All right. Pick up things. Don't get worried that you might mess up. Just pick up things which you're not comfortable with. So I was little busy for a few months. Yeah, that's understandable. People when people get the job, the initial months until they get a what do you call it, comfortable in their job, they might be a little bit busy. Feels good, bro. Nice. Definitely. Even I, who doesn't really know you personally, I feel happy when someone gets a job because I know the feeling of not being unemployed. And in the tough times, you didn't get a job. Thank you. Respect. Getting a lot of sneeze today. Probably I might be 6. Yeah, mostly the salary. That's what the job means, man. People lie about, oh, the project gets me excited to work more, but I don't think no one. Money is the main reason. Even money is the main reason for the companies to also hire you. Okay, let's work on this section items, and we see platform web. This is one thing I truly hate. Why do we have? Okay, yeah, sorry. That is there is app drawer and nothing else. Okay, let's then remove this. So we have a scroll view. We don't really need a scroll view. How did I actually manage expense list? And if I remember properly, there should be a touchable view, opacity, uh, expense list. There is a map on quick categorize. The one. Eh. Oh, this is transaction item. This is not the one. Oh, flat list. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to use flat list, not. Let's use flat list then. Hey Anish, welcome to the stream, bro. Welcome to the stream. Oh, if you want to see the screen, type exclamation screen. Like face for face, screen for screen. Exclamation screen. I can just yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't know that was that difficult. Maybe should I update the banner in the down below to also mention that hey, for screen it shows screen, but it's okay. Eventually you'll get it. The more you use it. Thanks for using the command. Feels good. Okay. Show filter card. This is the expenses. Let's go to items. Item screen. Probably we need a different UI for this now. I shall keep it here for quick access. So this is the scroll view. We don't technically need it. Basically everything is scroll view anyways. So this goes into view and styles container. This remains the same for both of them. And what things do we need out of these? So text item search. We can work on this search later on, and then matching items. These are the one which I'm truly concerned about. So items, this is the one. So all we need is a flat list now. So let's go to the expense list. Copy the flat list. Side here, where is the items? And we are here. I don't think this is specifically needed. So let's close this one. Of course, import flat list, please. The data goes as items, and inside that item key identifier equals to receipt item ID, and then render item. This is where we need to. Shouldn't it look this transaction item? Or else we can create an item ourselves. Const item. Oh, why did it close? Oh, probably I might need to keep the screen on all the time. Much better. Okay. Uh, item, item card, something like that, and it should be item and receive item row. It definitely looks the same as the transaction item. Expense list, X expense list, and where is the transaction item? Right here. It basically looks the same, so I might copy this and paste it inside the items and somewhere here. There will be a bunch of errors, but I can deal with that. On select ID, we'll deal with this. Disable. Why should it be disabled? Styles dot item. So we need the UI style. Item title amount. Let's have the same stylings then. Copy paste, and we don't need a lot of stuffs which are open. So I'm closing all of them and only have this styles. Are they duplicates? Title, we can remove the title, and guess the amount is also not needed. Are there anything else? No. Okay, style transaction merchant. Oh, so we need item dot merchant. Is it merchant or is it item name? Yeah, item name. Unknown. Unknown. Yeah, unknown is fine. And then ignore transaction ID. Let's forget about it for now. If and ignore. Why does it have and ignore? What is on quick categorization? Oh, these are the button options. Let's forget about this. Let's do not have this functionality inside these for now. And then on text wise, we should see, I don't know, we do not have amounts. Why? Item price, that's the one. And then we got a number here. Fine, fine. Category, yep, fine. Item transaction date. Is it transaction date or something else? We don't have category. Oh, we are not fetching the category. We do not have categories. Super base, super base, super base, super base. I can get in the category, it's fine. For now, let's have it uncategorized. And what else? Get account details. Uh, we might need the transaction for that one. So wherever this is, we go and pull in that function for transaction store. Uh, it's in transaction service function. Get transaction use by item. We are going to send the item, which is going to be row item. Is there a thing like that? Item? No. Let's have it any for now, and it should return transaction or null. So yeah, account.state transaction equals to item transactions or item tx ID equals to transaction item ID. Basically, yes does not exist in account. Okay. Use transaction store. I might need to update my Superbase project view so that it would also inject tags and categories. From public transactions, t dot user id as transaction t, and then t dot item as transaction name. I'm just curious, where am I even getting item? Item dot name equals to text as item name. Item, we do not have any item price or receipt id and receipt items. That's it. Okay, so definitely need some AI help. So these are the all the transactions. Inside them, need SQL editor. Let's run this. View cell. We need category and tags as well. Tags are of array obviously, and categories should be singular. That GBT. Hey, given this is the SQL query. Oh, where is it? Query. Come on. This is the before SQL query. These are how items look. We need to capture all keys, not just the one listed in the SQL. Is it possible to just create the view with all missing keys as well by just using the key as column name? That's like short answer, not in a way you're hoping. Must be a fixed column. Okay, it looks like it's not possible then. Item is name and total price. There is no that required because SQL null if item price is numeric as item. If this is item price, oh, probably I might need to update this field, bro, because definitely that looks wrong. There are the items. Item user items. What is the price? Item price is null because it's looking for the wrong item price. So this is item price. Let's see about the new table now. Doing a refresh. Unable to find the table ID user receipt items. Now I see the price. Wonderful. Then what? Now we need to also add a few more columns. One is as category and as tags. So I do not know how can I actually get it. Null if item. What is the? I might need to get the field name. How can I add a list? Like an array. Array, is it possible? Do we have an array? Okay, if it's an array, it's an array then. Okay. So category is a string actually. It's not really an array. Or is it an array or is it a string? I don't. Table editor, open it in a new tab. And inside this, we should see transactions and categories are text. And where is the tags? Tags is just list of, okay. So null, if item dot, its category, I forgot. It's category. Okay, just place it as category, and then null if item tags. It's the list as tags. Let's just not mess up and just run this. We'll see. Okay, do we have the new columns? I don't see any new column. Yeah. Okay, guess I didn't really create anything. Okay, this one didn't work. Oh yeah, this one didn't work. So okay, looks like we need commas here. Hey Prajwal, consistency. Bro, I'm trying my best, man. Thanks for noticing. I'm trying my best. Stay consistent. What happened here? So looks like we are missing a bracket somewhere. I don't know where. Do we need another bracket here? It says category. Fail to run SQL query, syntax error at line. This is the one. Null if okay, text as category. What does it mean? Please don't ask me for a premium, bro. What did I miss? Oh, I'm missing. What if it's okay. Now it should work fine, I guess. No, it's not working. Why? Looks like this is a wrong syntax. Summarizing the SQL line. Okay, the issue is the second argument to null if must be a value expression of the same type of the first. I don't know what is the type of it is. Better approach is SQL when items is null. I don't know what is the value of it. So, but for this one, let's go to the main original table and see what is the value of it. So tags, where is the receipt items? It's a text array. Is it valid? Asking regarding tags. Very close. The problem is not valid in SQL. Actually behave as null. Okay. Case one, case two. Oh. If you want raw tags simpler, if you just need, then this is much simpler. Okay. Okay, if that can do it, then I'm not really worried about it then. Okay, no rows affected. How? How so? Okay, what do I see? I see an empty and I see tags, but for some reason it's null. It should be a text array. Got it. If then it's absolutely fine. Looks like this is what I have. So let's update it. Hope I don't get any errors. No errors. That's fine. And then we see refresh. If it's gone, then it's gone. Decent enough. We'll see what happens next. Okay, if I do a refresh, the general refreshed items, this is not working because I have errors here. Let's work on this section now. Okay, get account. This is where we face the issues. So for any given transaction item, inside item, what does it look like? Items. Item receipt, receipt item row. That's the one I have. So inside store, I forgot where is that even. Too many files and I'm forgetting things. Okay, we have this, and then by using this, we can get the transaction. Get transaction by, and this should be an item. what exactly do we need here? Like transaction merchant, unknown merchant. We don't really have a whole transaction anyways, so that's fine. Like item dot tags. Why? Category tags equals to string or null. That's fine. And then inside item. Wonderful. So far so good. Let's go into this screen, and instead of this we say item card, and instead of this one we pass in item. What is AI loading? And then on select, I don't think we can do much here, so let's ignore all these for now. No errors. Let's see what happens. I wish I can see the to the side. Definitely looks bad, like much worse than I expected, but something is better than nothing. Okay, decent enough. Obviously this can be improved a little bit. So where is the damn title? This is the title, and it should be font size config dot font size. This is the one. Config font size dot small. I mean, definitely feels small on this screen, but on phone it looks fine. All right, and then category, and then it has a different date here for some reason. So where is a container which works on this one? Flat list container. Let's add some padding. Padding 5. Yeah, much rounded now. Padding horizontal, it's 15. I don't think we need a padding vertical. Oh, beautiful. Looks beautiful. Okay, no, these categories are not, yeah, these are not really, there's not much to do with this anyways. So fine. So we have to basically apply the same like filter options in cool. So which one is this match item item? This one can go away. This is the edit model, and what I'm going to do is the moment I press edit of this one, I will just bring out the original transaction edit screen. In that way, user can just mess up with whatever the changes they want instead of just one thing. Or I can reuse this one. We'll see. Filters merchant. Okay, we don't need this for sure. Scroll view. I can bring out the model in outside of the scroll view, and much better. Much better. Hey, what is this one? Database.ts. What am I saving here? To do, yeah, definitely save. Okay, item screen. So okay, we open this one, we see items, and then these are the items we all have. Works fine. What is the receipt item? Where is that header coming from? Remove this. Much better. Okay, so inside these we need to have an AI option and an edit option. The moment we click this, the edit basically pops up, and inside this we need to have an edit screen. So if we want to go to the transaction itself, shouldn't that be better to just train the transaction? There should be a UI component, but again, that becomes too UI-ish. We'll deal with it. No worries. Inside web, we must have some kind of UI thing. Hey, thanks for the like. Who liked the stream, bro? Just let me know. Let me know. What else I would need here? Hey, thanks for another like. Thank you so much, people. Feels good. And inside items, we see dashboard. So inside expenses, I think I'm not really aware of where to show these. Maybe we can decrease the size of it and like apply a scroll bar. But again, that becomes UI. Is it? What are the next challenges I need to work on? Let's open to do. Okay. Toast messages. Yes, but again, UI. I'm skipping that for now. Express Chain should have a better placement for filter transaction. This is done. Oh, do not let users to add account with the same name. Yeah, that's true. The add account is broken. Completely broken. Apply validation for add account. Okay, and name and things. That's the same thing. Handle refund transaction. I don't think I have to. I have a concern with this. Account needs to be added. That's done. Add and edit option for receipt item as well. Did I work on this section? Add and receipt item. We'll see. Item screen needs a lot of work. Yeah, that's true. Account screen does not hide the nav bar when selected. That's adding working now. That's not be the looks like someone else liked my stream, but they didn't really send any message. So whoever was the person who liked my stream, the the one which triggered the animation, thank you so much for the like. Reset item management, all items needs to have the ID. This is done. And then update the existing items in the database. That is done. Properly have migration logic. That is done. This way we can have, yeah, this is done. This is done. Yeah, customs toast. I'm thinking to, I ran out of that's fine. I'm already at 8 to 9 likes, bro. Happy about it. Let's wait for like few more minutes. It's 40 minutes now. Uh, if someone joins and they likes that, we can reach to 10 likes. That's fine. So let's work on the back end now. So let's write a logic where we can drop the HTML values and it will fetch. It will just auto link. Yeah, something like that. It would just auto link the transactions. So let's create a new screen because this one or imports here directly. Oh, what happened to this screen? Imports and this is a web version. Oh, this is the problem. Hamburger. I do not have hamburger. What? Title, accounts. Don't know what is this problem here. Okay, view platform.web. There is an app drawer already. I don't know what is the difference between this one and that one. If this is the web version, if that is working fine, then I shouldn't be worried about the other one. And hamburger, this needs to be stayed here outside, doesn't matter where it is. This is the proper version which is working, so I might reuse it. So we need an app drawer and it should say import. Okay, then this one is gone. And what else? So this is not needed. And inside view, we also have an app drawer. And it says visible, drawer open, account close, imports, and current screen. I think that's it. We don't need all these. Sounds good. Import is not accessible. Okay, it looks like we need to change it to imports. Just import them. Cool. And something's broken here. What did I have for the web, which is null? Hey, this is the same. Let it be undefined. What's the issue with that? Okay, this seems fine. Select the account. Yes, and then inside this one, now we will import HTML fields. So first, let's work on an example of web. which is broken for now, not working. We don't really need a scroll view. We can just have a normal view. Didn't know that would cause an issue. Okay, that messed up a lot of things. Probably we might need to go get our container here. Okay, and we go to imports. And hey, why? What is it? Import transaction. Where is this coming? The title. Okay, this is the title. But what then it looks like this looks bad, as if like a missing. Let's take an example from dashboard, and inside here, what does it look like? So in the mobile, we see hamburger. In the mobile view, we definitely have the app drawer. Then oh, okay, app drawer is obviously visible all the time, and then we see the hamburger. That's fine. Then we see the title. Uh, we don't even have a title. That should also be. What are these values coming from? Where are these values? So flex direction, if it's web row, probably this is not really needed for me. Okay, looks like other than this, nothing. There's nothing really a problem here. I don't know why this is. I see the buttons. Unsure what happens to them. There are like too many things. So within the view, this is a view, and this is probably this might be the reason. View row flex one dashboard. That's the perfectly things I have. Let's try expenses. How do we have inside here? So we have a thing called container. Thing nothing complicated there. Quotes. We are directly setting the background color here. Is it something has to do with this one max width? Let's see if I'm getting any error. I am getting an error. I'm getting an error. I think increasing the width of the navigation drawer will look good. Increase the width of the navigation drawer. Is this the one? The problem is, firstly, in the web, I don't even see the component. Let's see what's happening here. I don't see any errors. I am inside the imports. Basically nothing here. So, so yeah, we go here. I don't know whatever this is. Looks like it's going down. Filter item as. Let's see if we find something which is reasonably similar to what we have. Yeah, looks like something is behind the screen. Okay, so app view. This is web, and this is basically mobile. Something go wrong or something go right? Okay, this works, but I don't see anything inside this screen. So something is going on inside the file uploader, bro. Nothing complex. Something is going inside the file uploader, and we can see margin vertical. We don't need it here, and max width. We don't need this width game. to remove this thing, and we don't really need the style as well because this is a component which is expected. An OCR preview is not important so far. So select an account. This is the one, and we see. Oh, I haven't touched this component. Hey Siddhant, welcome, welcome to the stream, bro. So I can see the UI here. I can see the buttons. I can see the values, but I don't see anything here. Thanks for the like. It's probably Siddhant. Thank you for the like, Siddhant. Oh, HTML. Hey, how is it visible inside the front end? Sorry, how is it visible inside the mobile screen, but it doesn't? It's not visible inside the here. Let's see if this is visible. Text. This is imports, and let's have like a style. Color equals to white. What are the errors am I getting? I'll deal with those later. So I do not see the text, but I see the text imports here. So that means either this component is not being rendered or rendered completely out of the view. Yep. Hey, see, it's outside. It's down, completely down. Margin bottom, no. What is display inline? No. What is the issue? Oh, hey, I think this is the problem. This is the problem. Flex one by one. Oh, this is. Oh, now I understand. Now I understand. Okay, sorry, my bad. So inside the file uploader, no, inside the export. So what needs to be done is if it's, yeah, now I understand. Flex direction. If it's platform dot web, sorry, platform dot os equals to web. Yeah, now it would look fine. See, am I just intelligent? Okay. Obviously there are things that needs to be worked on, and let's deal with them now. So file uploader, we do not need this text which I just added. I don't know where did I add, right here. And obviously it's better to have certain padding horizontal, definitely 15, padding vertical, let's say 10. Fine, let's see how does it look. I can increase the width. Fine, should not be a major issue. Width equals to 100. I don't know how can I set 100%. Oh, this is definitely not 100%. Looks decent. This is a bit too much. Hey, finally 10 likes, bro. Who is the person who liked my stream? Cheers. I don't know, for some reason I prefer water. Let me. Yeah. Done. Okay. Okay, cool enough. Let's decrease the width size to something meaningful other than this complicated. So let's say like 70% is fine. And then margin horizontal auto. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Select the account, and then we got a HTML receipts upload file. So, for example, the moment we select one file, that's where we are going to think about it now. So, Walmart, we upload this one. We have the file and then process receipt. Let's see what happens. I do not have the backend ready. Stupid. VS Code backend. Let me turn on the backend. I didn't have it turned on. Now the backend should be working. Okay, the backend is working. So the moment we process an HTML, of course, it's better to suggest the user of what transactions it could match. So first, based on the amounts, it would pull in all the transactions which matches the exact total amount, and then what happens next? Yeah, once it matches the account, or once it matches. So let's say there are multiple transactions and in multiple accounts, it basically goes ahead and pulls in all the transaction which matches the account. Then it also should match the merchant based on the percentage. I think that's much better. Let's try for this. I think HTML input, paste HTML. I don't think this should be there inside the mobile app. So let's have the mobile version just for viewing so far. Yeah, that's much better. Layout, hamburger menu TX, and where is the one which has all the options? Hamburger options? No. Menu, nav bar, navigation bar, app drawer, yes, and inside that, this is where we need menu items. So we need to basically filter out items. Filter menu equals to menu dot key equals to current key, or let's say something like as if yeah, that makes sense, isn't it? But okay. Menu key dot not currently menu key equals to, okay, let's have platform.os equals to web. If it's web, uh that's when we basically return true. But if it's not web, we should not return menu dot label or key. What is it? Menu dot key equals to import dot key equals to import. It looks good, isn't it? Okay, so we should see the import here, but we should not see the import in this layouts because it's not needed. Yeah, because it's not needed. Okay. Hey, something messed up. What is the screen? It's items. Yeah, this looks good inside the screen though. Expenses, fine. Dashboard works fine. Okay. So what happens here is we select the screen and then we click on this one. Okay, this is where upload receipt. The moment you upload the receipt, it should process that, and basically it will fetch the entire information from the HTML. But before we proceed, let me just, what is this? 12 and 3. All my receipts. Walmart 12 and 3. This is how it looks. There are two values. So in a given, this is the one we must fetch. Given a HTML, should fetch like a total and subtotal and payment method. I don't think that is needed. How does other receipts look? Sam's Club. Let's see how does this look. This also basically look the same because they both are same company. This digital delivery, I don't care about. Hey, what is this one? Do we need images? I don't think we need images. This it's basically no use to have images, so we can ignore that for free. So we might need to clean this HTML before we proceed for the next process. So we first need to ignore all the images and then deal with the next one. We definitely see a total here. What does it? How is it populated? Okay. We got level legs. Yeah, it's basically 10 for your screen. It shows 11, but it's 10. But I'm happy with that. We need to write a logic where the HTML receipts now automatically imported or linked to a transaction. I add a HTML, like I will upload a HTML here, and it should just suggest, okay, these are the transactions where user can automatically select those values and ignore whatever it is. Much better. But how can I identify? How can the AI, even AI, identify? Given this is how it looks, just thinking. Sam's Club 6100 when you're arriving at a park. Okay, let's try asking AI if it can do it or not. For that, we need ChatGPT beta version. So let me log into that. Photos. Given second people, I'll bring this tab. Given the above linked HTML, that's how the Sam's and Walmart receipts in HTML looks. I shall remove the image tags and image tags for easier processing. But the goal is I pass this HTML to Olama and I need to get the transaction and the receipt items. Of course. Of course, date and total amount and merchant as in the store, etc. Name, etc. Let's also attach some things to it. Where is the code which we use for Spendify backend HTML receipt feature? This is not needed. And then we app inside this we have services HTML receipt service. I already have an HTML receipt service. I doubt it does whole transaction. You're on the right track. Your instinct is correct. Do not rely on generic HTML receipt service alone for full transaction semantics, especially for Walmart and Sam's Club receipts. These receipts are rich, structured DOM, not plain text emails. So you should exploit that before involving Olama. So the upload receipts HTML is extremely excellent structured. Thanks for the like. The upload Walmart receipt HTML is excellent structured. Key facts: data test ID equals to item text tag, product name, and line name. There are exploitly present. Merchant location are clearly identified. Transaction ID is stable and unique. This means you do not need Olama to understand the receipt. But there might be different receipts. So I was thinking if AI can do a better job than hard coding the values. This is a very common concern, and the short answer is AI helps a lot, but it should not be replacing deterministic passing of HTML receipts. Why just let AI process the HTML? Fail the process. Even strong Olama models struggles the raw HTML receipts because HTML receipts are UI documents and not semantic documents. Visual ordering equals to DOM ordering, etc. Pricing appears multiple times. Okay, receipt items. Okay, that makes sense. LMs are problematic. Receipts are accounting data. Okay, how about a different approach then? So the problem is the target output. How did it even get these? You now send the only JSON to Olama, then this keeps token low, accuracy high, and behavior predictability. But how is the items are being fetched then? HTML receipt service, pass HTML structured. So text and soap, get text, parser, soap dot get text, text content, and then merchant goes to Amazon. Where did I get a result? Okay, Walmart, Amazon, and Target. Yeah, I can add like one more. It's Sam. Is it the right one? How does it look like? Sam's. Does it? No. Yeah, something like this. Sam Club. Okay. Track date. Search for January, February, March, and then it's doing all its things. And then can it do the entire HTML instead of fill? Still, if still no items found, try finding consecutive divs and spans. I mean, ultimately, it's user choice to do that anyway, so we can try it. For now, let's try sending it to AI and see what output it brings. Post and what did I get? Unprocessable entry. Why? Yeah, let's do a refresh. Import HTML. Upload a file. I'm uploading this file. Let's say, and I press open. Process receipt. It says, did I get something? Model attribute input should be a valid directory or an object of and extracted fields from. What is even this one? Oh, it's sending the file itself instead of sending the HTML. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove all the images from the file because that decreases the file sorry, the HTML content, etc. So yeah, parse HTML. What I'm going to do is inside the file uploader we should have HTML. So inside HTML mode we see HTML receipt, upload file. Okay, this is the one. Imported import transactions, result score equals to spreadsheet. Now this is probably for HTML. Once I have pick file to HTML, yes, and then type HTML, Excel sheet, something like those. If it's web, that's when we do it. Else, for now, let's deal with only web version. Only dealt with web version. Mobile is not updated. Okay. And then platform web input document dot create element. Oh, we definitely need to upload receipts, but not HTML. Yeah. One second, guys. Getting a message. Okay. Create HTML. Create an input file and then pick the file. If it's HTML, set status HTML file is ready. Let's try to upload the new one. HTML process is ready to process. Set the file name. So this is where handles. This is where we got to deal with it. It's not HTML then. So then we see the file set file name. What is the name? Okay, on input. If it's HTML, probably we need to. If the file is HTML, I would like to do some processing before sending it to backend. Or where am I even sending it from? Where am I even sending it from? The input mode is HTML, and what is the one which has it? Process receipt. Process receipt. Is this the button? Okay. And then what? On press upload file. That's what happens. Okay. Upload file. Instead of uploading the file directly, there is the problem. Const process HTML file. So what happens is if it's if what do you call it? If uh, import mode come on, import mode equals to HTML process HTML file. Just return if that's the case. Or else maybe we can just call the other function instead. Upload file should be used for this function. Okay, let's call this one this. Import method, import mode equals to HTML. We use process file, and then this is what does it want? Comparison appears to be unintentional because the type, this is import types is HTML. Okay. Hey, what is the problem here? On press JSX have one parent? Looks like this is not feasible then. So what do we do? 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 It looks like I messed up something. Okay, let's see. Upload file. Or we can call it a different function. Process receipt. Or let's, you know what? Let's create a different button itself. So button if it's a file, and let's create something else. And import mode equals to receipt. Fine. And if it's import mode equals to HTML, we should be calling, what is this? Receipt and HTML has no overlap. A comparison appears to be unintentional because the types receipt and HTML has no overlap. What does it even mean? It's receipt, HTML or bank? When I press HTML, what happened? HTML receipt. Okay, when I press this, it says, oh, this is the button, and I see HTML receipt. If I search for it, this is the only one I have, touchable opacity, and then I set the mode as HTML. Why does it say it's not possible to do this? Alright, let's ask AI. I give up. See if it knows something. What is it saying? Removing everything? Oh, yeah. If it's receipt, that's when. Okay, I already have a button here, bro. 1 second. My mom sent a message. Okay, done speaking to my mom. So definitely process receipt, upload file, upload HTML file to differentiate obviously process receipt. Pukachu, welcome to the stream, bro. Show my face. Welcome to the stream. How are you, brah? So this one shouldn't be a HTML file. This should be this function, and inside this, that's where the game begins. So what we need to do is, if the file is not there, obviously return and then set uploading to true. No, raw const raw. Let's say let raw HTML equals to file dot. Keep up the good work. Thank you, bro. Is there anything you want to talk? Oh, yeah, I was just checking if my microphone is on or not. Yeah, this is the Blazing Bane. We have a lot of cool stuff. If you have noticed, the Railing Ibama is my bot, which I custom created. I'm currently working on expense tracker with the help of AI and OCR. As in, the AI would process the OCR, HTML, etc., etc., etc. There are a bunch of free apps already. This has item level expense tracking. Instead of just store name, the amount, it also does what exactly you bought in the store, so that you have much more details in the transaction. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, and most of the things are working fine. I'm trying to now automate things like receipts and etc. There are a bunch of things you can try. If you like my stream, something's going to happen. I'm sure you have never seen that in any other YouTube channels. There are a bunch of commands. I maintain a site. The Relangi Mama also handles what is happening in the stream. So if you go to my website, you go to the YouTube section, hey, this is you. And it knows when was your first stream, when is the last stream you were seen active, the number of comments you have sent. You have 2 points because you're new and you haven't really used your points yet. This is your first message and this is the last comment. And there are, oh, I was not even showing my screen, so sorry. If you feel like you want to see the screen, just type exclamation screen, or for now, back to gaming. Yeah, I was taking this is my site, and if you go to the YouTube section here, you can see your username, and within this screen, you should be seeing your points and commits, etc. So I have already called the command, so it's fine. If you want to see my face again, just type exclamation face. And wait for you in the meantime. Let me continue my work. So what exactly happens here is when I press that button, process, or else the moment I upload the file, I can deal with this. So process file dot last modified meme contained. If the file is HTML, then get the raw HTML from that file and then remove the image tag, image tags. Is there any questions you want to ask? Is there anything interesting you're working as well on your personal projects? Oh, it's probably text. I have access to the platform import so that I can proceed to the updating function body of apply patch. I'm not sure if it's doing it. So I must also remove any script tags too. I think that's better. Reading the HTML, remove if it's the platform web, type file as in text, raw HTML. Ding 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 ding. Do we have this? Show HTML input. Okay. Const preview HTML. Also preview. So process 5 for web or blob has text. Native file URI fetch the read from the files and raw HTML, and then remove the image tags. HTML options on text change or set preview. Do we have a preview? See how does it work? So HTML, upload a file, do this process. Oh, this is the I wish I can render the HTML myself. The way big of a file. So let's upload a different one from Sam's because that's the one which has a bunch of images. I guess yeah, this is the one. So let's upload this process. I don't know if I have the images though. So let's see. There are no images, absolutely fine. However, there are still some text, but that's totally fine. So given this is the one, we have to remove the script tags as well. Those can be tricky. Remove script tags and other unnecessary if there are any. So we remove the script tags, we remove the image tags, so probably the length of the HTML file should be much less now. So let's open it in VS Code to see how many lines, what is the difference. I close this with VS Code, and looks like we have 1494, and we see here, go to the end file. This is 1494. Where is the other file? And how much is this one? Yeah, there are kind of 100 lines less. Impressive. Remove iframes and links and images and scripts and styles. I don't think we really need styles as well. That's nice. So preview preview HTML. When I said preview, I need to see the rendered HTML, not HTML code. Hey, welcome back, bro. Have you tried anti-gravity? I don't think so. I think I downloaded it, maybe. No, I didn't. I heard about it. It's cool, but I didn't really try it. But to my understanding, it's like for creating. It's not really an IDE or a code editor based. I think it's like what do you call it? It's a vibe coding platform. It won't really let you code. It would just ask your prompts and it does it things. I think that's what it is. I didn't really try it my own. Upload HTML receipt. This is the one I would like to upload. Process. There still, however, there are images. So my take is the preview should be using a different HTML. Let preview HTML. What is the one? If it has clean, then why are there images here? Oh, they are SVGs. So remove SVGs as well. Remove SVGs too. What else? What else could it be? So if not for SVGs, then most of the things would be minimal. Once it removes the SVGs, then it would be much simpler for us. Thanks for the like, guys. Let it process. Okay, it is removing the SVGs too now. Nice. And then we say HTML upload. We pick a file. This is the one. Let's process, and I don't see the SVGs. So this makes the file much more smaller, and it looks much more better as well. So let's see now. Yep, we dropped almost 200 lines. Much better. So print build date. I guess now we can let the AI process it, or let's see how it does it. So HTML receive, that's fine. And then inside here, okay, interesting, interesting, interesting. So now we got the preview anyways. So press clear. I don't know what happens. Upload file, pick a file, and we press this one. Not really. It's much lightweight than VS Code. UI is cool and you can code lol. It just helps you with the suggestions. Of course, you can use AI agents. To me, it has the best AI implementation. Yeah, is it free? 64. Pricing. Individual plan 0 per month. Agent model access to Gemini Pro. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is the prices? What is the price of all these? The first month, then it is $20. Google a high rate limit for to agent model in Google. It's free. Okay, then it's definitely worth the try, man. I didn't know it was free. The moment I opened this, I saw this Google one. I didn't really think about it much. Unlimited tab compilation, unlimited command request, generous weekly rate limit. So it has all these models access. What is the rate limits? Did they provide any such? Uh, they didn't really mention anything though. But it's fine. I'll definitely worth a try. Let me download it. Download anti-gravity exe. So stab dev, stable dev, whatever it is. I think it's stable dev. Has suggested to download anti-gravity, and I'm doing it. Let's install. No, 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 no. While it's being installed, let's look at the options we have here. Everything included individual plus more generous rate limits. Have you tried it? What is the price of it? I mean, I'm talking about how much do they allow to actually use these models. I think Gemini is also a good model for programming. I think it's also works fine. Coming to the pricings of Google AI Pro, it says $20 a month. Well, I never hit any rate limits since I don't really rely on agents much. There is an extension called AGQ, which shows your quota. Is it something like VS Code itself, this anti gravity, or did they build something from scratch? Let me see what this tool runs on. I can clearly see. Yeah, next. Start from fresh, import from VS Code. Okay, that's fine. Why is there no TypeScript option in languages support? Next. Okay, sign in with Google. It's fine. Sign in with my own account. Setting up your account. This is my first time trying anti gravity. Let's hope it's built on VS Code. Okay, could have been an extension. So if it's built on VS Code, I think oh my mouse went too slow for some second, but then it's fine now. Oh, now it's struggling again. Let's see what it's using. So CPU usage is a bit high. Obviously, I'm running the software. That's not really a concern. Anti gravity. It's not really taking much RAM as well. But obviously, I didn't really import anything. The moment I import the project, the RAM did go up, but not much. Not even close enough to my VS Code. But obviously, I'm running two VS Code sessions and some terminals as well. So we cannot really compare directly to Visual Store and anti gravity. But for now, let's see. This looks exactly like VS Code. Okay. Can we install our own extensions, as in like profiles and whatnot? What is this? Chrome? Why do we have Chrome in VS Code? Okay. Select a model. What was the extension you was talking about? Which will allow us to see how much did we use? It says AGQ, anti-gravity quota. Okay, install it. Install it, dude. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do it whatever you want. Why is it too small? Yep. Okay, definitely looks VS Codish. Let's see. Let's try to develop our own app within this one now. So we are working on imports.tsx. Yeah, these kind of things does work fine. But can it install others? TypeScript, pretty. Looks like it can install all other extensions as well. Can it install Gitlens? It can install Gitlens as well. Oh, cool. Okay, I definitely want to try this now. I kind of make it my own instead of VS Code. I won't like to try this. But the moment I install all extension, the performance would be the same. I'm not really worried about the performance. It's is it really worth it? So we have GBT OSS and Cloud Sonnet 4.5 Pro, High, and Low. So where was the one which has like AGQ, anti gravity? Okay. How can we check it? The lightweight US code installation open. Okay, anti gravity extension. Control Shift X. Nothing's working. Okay. Search for anti gravity quota. Okay. Anti gravity. Okay. I don't see the extension. They clearly say search for anti gravity quota. There's a thing at bottom right. Oh, now I see it. Thank you so much. Now I see it. Okay, it says 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. Resets in 168 hours on 28. So it's weekly limits then. Yeah, that's true. Thanks for letting that know. Stable dev. Why do I read your username as tab instead of stable? Okay. So if let's say if I use something, let's try to deal with this now. Uploader. I'm going to do a real world example, which I'm about to do in the VS Code. I will try to do it the same here. Kind of forgot. Whoever liked my stream, thank you so much, bro. I have reached 15 likes. Feels good. Anyways, so the plan is now we are sending this HTML to the backend and it should process that and send it back. But I do not have the anti-gravity open for the backend, so let me try doing that as well. I'll open my Python UV project in the backend too. But we already have the backend working, so let's just connect it. Yeah, let's just connect it. Transaction detail. Okay, looks like I already have the function return, so I'm going to use that. So await process HTML and it should be clean. And let's say const result and console.log result. Without doing much complication, let's actually see if it's working fine. And then I'm going to test it with anti-gravity. I'm trying to pick something complex, but I don't know which thing should I do now. Let's just try to use a simpler one and let's talk about it. Can it also select the moment I select these? Does it auto select like how Copilot does, or should I manually do this? Okay. This returns an output, which is looks something like this. Copy object. Now using the amount and date and merchant, we need to find any existing transaction transaction from the Zoostund store. Maybe it's better to bring this agent to the left so that you guys can see. Okay, they did not have the functionality. Yeah, looks like. Wait a minute, customization. I cannot move this tab. Oh, whoa, that's unfortunate. But oh, looks like I can't really move this tab to another area. I'm sure I can do that in VS Code if it's just VS Code. Why is it customizations, workflow? No. Close it. Anti-gravity, check for update. Chat with an agent. Okay. I wish I can move this to another screen, but okay, let's for now. I'll open it in a smaller window so that you guys can see. I noticed that the chat overlay is like filling up some space. That's fine. Okay. From the zoo stand, let's connect a file. How can I connect a file? Planning? No. Fast. Gemini 3.05. That's fine. And hey, what is this high low thinking? These are the same two models. Any idea how can I attach code? It's not like an agent thing. Customize rules. There is no such thing. Okay. CP servers. Okay, maybe I have to copy paste the code. Yeah, looks definitely like that's unfortunate. In Copilot, we can directly attach the moment we select something. It knows that, and again, it's Google, so they will drop this update as quick as possible. But I think it still needs some time to deal with it. But I like the UI, or maybe I have to rephrase. It definitely looks like VS Code, and I like how VS Code looks. So there is nothing good about anti gravity here. They don't even have a like a repositioning this thing. It still needs some time. I think they have rushed to release this based on the market forces. Like everyone is coming up their own AI IDEs, so they were pressurized. At the rate include files. Let's see. At the rate. Oh, now I see it. Now I see it. So my bad, my bad. Looks like they have it. Okay, okay. Let's see now. Let's see. At the rate files. Yeah, but you see what's happening here. So I think if I'm able to move this, or and maybe I'll just expand it so that you guys can see. Okay. So at the rate file, how can I search for it now? Transaction store. Okay, fine. Transaction store. Let's see what it does. But hey, what is this one? Artifacts and then terminal and then change overviews. Okay, it does also do that. So it's still thinking. Let's see how much token does it take so that we can estimate if it's even worth it to use. I mean, it's free, so anything's free is worth the use. So what other IDs we have? So we have anti-gravity. By this we no longer need to pay for like a premium service for some usage. So if we install this, then you can use some pro AI models for free to an extent. And then does Claude also have some free services? But I think it's way too conservative regarding the tokens. They expire, or the rate limit is too aggressive. ChatGPT Codex works fine. What is this one? Oh, proposed plan. It doesn't change my code. It would just. It's good at planning. So this is what I understood. Fast is direct. So it's planning. Okay. Oh, do I have to rewrite my own prompt again? No, no worries. Oh, I only wish I can just move it, bro. I saw the icon to move it, but why is it not moving it? Oh, now I see it. Now I see it. Now I see it. Hopefully it moves. No. So somewhere here I pressed it and I see the icon. You guys can see the icon, right? If I move it here, it shows as if it's moving, but nothing's happening. Maybe I can close all these tabs and try it now. No. Probably it's in work in progress, maybe. Okay. So for a given file, it won't really do that. Okay. For a given file, what is it called? Transaction store. Within the store, we have oops, and paste. Okay. How can we select a piece of code? Looks like that option is not available yet. So result. Code context items. What are all these? So these are just context. So it looks like I have to create my own markdown files and then feed it to the AI so that it can understand without going over the bunch of code. Okay, let's see. And when this this async API call returns, oh, this is not the one. This is the one. Returns this object. Oh, I to send a block of code, select some code and click on the chat option that appears under the selection part. Am I the only one who's not seeing it, or you're also seeing it? I see this plus icon. No. So you said I want to. Let's read your comment again. To send a block of code, select some code and click on the chat option that appears under the selected part. I'm selecting this, and then I don't see any option, bro, underneath. Or is it somewhere hidden down here? No, nothing. So based on the date and amount and merchant, which there is no need that it will have 100% matching. We need to find the best possible transactions which are already in this store and show it to the user. Yeah, it is showing for me. Try control pipe shortcut. Okay, control pipe. That's opening in a new window or tab, bro. It's doing its thing. It does it know L1 800? What does it mean? It took the entire file. Okay, I don't know how it can understand it. Okay, let's wait and see how it works. Hey, this guy is new. Tyler is definitely new to the channel. Hey, Tyler, welcome to the stream, bro. I didn't really realize you are new to the stream. Welcome to the stream. This is Blazing Bane. You see the bot Relangi Mama. That's the custom bot which I worked on. It knows what's happening in the stream. There are a bunch of commands you can try. If you like my channel, something happens. Not like channel, but if you like my stream, there is something's going to happen. I don't think you have ever seen that in any stream. Relangi Mama also maintains a website which keeps a track of your movements. So I guess this is you, Tyler, and you have 3 points. You have sent three comments, and this is your first comment, and this is your last comment. Cool stuff. Okay, coming back to the code, you said in order to select something, I select this and press Control L. Oh yeah, Control L. Yes. Thanks, Tyler. Now I understand it. So in order to select some code, we have to press Control L. Interesting. But I'm still curious. It's still running. Let's see how much of a quota did I use. Does it take time to update all this? 100%, 168 hours. I think it didn't really update it yet. There are potential matches. Doing something. I hope it uses TypeScript variant. I hope it doesn't do any's in my code. Looks interesting. It's also writing the UI code and it's also doing the matches, check for matches, and then yeah, but my only doubt is it should be using it here. Sanitize items, results. Oh, it's getting the all the information like items, result, and then it's putting it inside the merchant. The merchant, date, and total. Nice man, nice to already subscribe. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm proud of my work. There are other things, other nasty and geeky things you can try, but you might need some points. I can assign you some points if you're interested. There is GIF command. I think that's 1 or 2 points. You already have those. There is speak command. It's 1 point cost, but it's basically free. So looks like it now. Yeah, looks like the process has been done. Let's accept all and see how does it work out of the box. There are some errors, but these were existing errors. These are not created by anti-gravity or something like that. But I'm curious about the quota. What model I was using? Gemini 3 High. There did you guys notice some decrease in the minutes? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. But maybe it takes some time to update it, but we'll see. Let's see the output. So HTML, upload HTML, pick a file. I picked this one and process HTML. I don't see any error, but I also don't see any matching transactions. Is it there or is it not there? I don't see any. Give it some time to update. Sure, let me wait for it. Potential matching. Looks like this thing has not OCR receipt items. That's fine. So basically, nothing was found. Potential matches. Either this thing didn't run or what happened. This is the result, and this is the transaction sanitized items, and then matches. Console.log matches. Let's see. Find potential items. Oh, where is this coming from? Why was it using us? Oh, find potential items. Okay. And inside these, it wrote a function and it takes the receipt, merchant, date, and total. It's trying to get the merchant's trim, includes. I did. It's assigning some score. That's exactly how I wanted because we don't have the same thing anyways. Reason push. So it has the same date or next date within 3 days. Okay, it's basically looks the same, but I don't know why it didn't work. So let's try to debug and see if it's a small fix and AI missed it. That's fine, but we'll see if it's missing some complicated stuff. We'll see. This is the transaction 2025, and I press process. So it looks like it did find three transactions. There are, yeah, looks like it did find three transactions, but for some reason I cannot see them in the UI. So, but again, this is much more helpful, bro. This is good. Potential matches. Let me see if it's a minor bug or something. Maybe it placed it in the extracted data. Is this blue text the same thing? No, purchase history, preview. I moved the potential matches somewhere down so that I can absolutely see. Like that's the position where I also added a big text to see if that works, even though it's trying to remove it for some reason. Now I see it. So it looks like it's definitely a small issue. I'm not really going to worry about it much. But yeah, I did find the transaction which matches with that one. The moment I press this one and basically the things needs to be going on. That's the next thing we can do. But looks like it's promising. I mean, it's free. It works fine. The quota didn't really update it where there is still a ton of UI things they have to work on. I like customization and stuff like those. But it's Google. The UI is did again. Even my existing UI was also done. Suggested the colors and everything are done. Sorry, suggested by AI models, Copilot. But I was using Mini 5, Gemini 5 Mini, whatever it is. It did a good job, honestly. And I'm sure it can also do this, but Anti Gravity or Gemini 3 was able to do it within just one prompt. That's absolutely beautiful, which I like. But with Copilot, it would take me almost 5 to 10 prompts to just go and break down the problem on my own. But the moment for Anti Gravity, all I have to do is just give the files and what I need, and it went to the store, it update, and even it wrote the function inside the Zooston store. It did not write the function inside the component. Copilot would write it as it is. Instead, I have to tell it to write it inside the store. But here, it understood how to write the code. So obviously, that's more of a model. But again, man, they have to update the UI. If it's just VS Code, then it's too easy to do some basic stuff. But I trust Google, not as a user, but I trust their capacity. They will bring in updates and make sure it works fine. But how long does it take to update these things? So I wanted to get an estimate, like, is it even usable for like devs who know how to code, not like a vibe coding thing, but who knows how to code. It's just they are using this AI as a like an assistant or like a self-hired intern. So far, I'm happy with how good it did. With just a single prompt, it analyzed everything and it did perfectly how I wanted. There are small things which it missed, but fixing those would definitely, I can see the matching transactions, even though the UI is component UI is fine, but for some reason it couldn't show me here. There might be an underlying CSS issue within my code, but that is fixed. Anyways, thanks for suggesting this. Table dev, I wouldn't really try it on my own if you now suggested it. Credits to you. Respect. Down. Respect, bro. I'm also interested to know when will these quotas update. I installed it in my anti-gravity. Thanks for the information. Yes, that's stable dev. There are other cool stuffs, bro. I would like to collect all these free things. Stable dev, anti-gravity is also free. Copilot is free, but I don't think it has like free models for free. But I will check with another account. Are there any other IDEs which provide free services which are worth using? I think Claude Cursor also provides one, but if you just use it for 4 hours, then that's gone. So yeah, I would like to see that. Anyways, it's almost 12. I would have to wrap my stream, get going tomorrow. I got a big day. Thanks for joining Stable Labs. Interesting. Just let me know if you guys found any other interesting things. It would be really happy. Other vibe coding tools like Amazon Cairo and OpenCode. Yeah, I tried OpenCode. Uh, it needs some UI things, bro. It lacks some minimum things. Well, I took a couple of prompts for AG to come update. I don't know why. It took me a couple of prompts. Huh? Probably if I restart, it might be updated. Anyways, I'll see you again in the next stream. 12 guys. I have to leave. I have to brush my teeth, go back to bed. It would take 30 minutes. Again, thanks for joining. Hope you have subscribed, guys. We'll see you again tomorrow. Peace. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, no problem. It's not estimated, by the way. It does some sort of pinging Google for these values so set by the creator. Oh, then that's accurate enough. I can wait some time and see when it gets updated. I'll update in the YouTube video comment section. Until then, see you tomorrow.